Life update 13, Abhiram Chaganti. It is currently 2:04 p.m. and I'm in my dorm room. First video back at college, first week back at college from spring break. As you can see, I have a little face style change. I have a goatee on. We have a date night tonight at the frat. So past couple days I've been working on getting the house ready because we're gonna do it at the house. And yeah, it's looking pretty nice, so that's why I have this like new style going for tonight. Some updates. Sometimes there is really not much to update on, or maybe like I feel like that, but week by week, like this week really has just been, I guess, like if I were to describe it, like getting back into the swing of things. Trying to put a stronger focus on my academics to close out the year, and that's pretty much it, right? Like, it's funny because like this is how it works, right? Like I have that goal, and because of that, like subsequent decisions kind of fall in line, and that's kind of something that like I've always realized is like, I forget what the example was, but I think it was this interior design thing. My family was thinking of how we should like add new things to our house, and I was like, and my dad was telling me like, hey, I kind of trust your taste, like, go about it however you should or whatever, and however you want to. And when the rest of my family was like, just throwing around ideas, like it was kind of just things that they've heard that could work well. But I kind of added on to the conversation. I was like, in this case and in a lot of cases, there are certain cases where it's better to think inductively, but for the most part, it's really good to think deductively, right? Like, okay, this room is meant for this task. Like it's meant to, like if you were to have a mission statement of that room, then all the following decisions, like the stuff you buy, the way you paint it, like all of that kind of falls in line. You have to think. It's not that you don't have to think about, is my shit uneven? Okay, I don't think it is. I don't think it's that much. It's not that you don't have to think about it a lot, but it makes that decision-making process a lot easier, right? And in my case, it's like the goal of this last 8 weeks or so is to like bring myself back together, get back to like the disciplined state that I'm used to, not, get distracted. And more importantly, like focus on academics. So I leave the new laptop at home because I know that's going to take a lot of my time, and I'm gonna be tempted to like open that up and like make music and stuff. So I haven't even set up my audio equipment. I haven't even touched my DJ board since I got back. I have barely done any creative stuff since I've been back. It's really just been like school, and also career, right? Like I never talk about this, but I want to start my own thing, right? Like, eventually, people ask me sometimes, like, what I want to be when I grow up. I guess I am grown up right now, so, like, what do I want to do? I want to build something that consults and helps other brands and artists, like, creatively. Like, and that is its own thing. Like, I don't want it to sound like a bunch of, like, like a great intention, but it's like, what's the business model? I'll tell you, I think it's a very viable one. It's like, you get a team of people that are really great at the discipline they're involved in, right? Like whether it be filmmaking or pattern making or music production. And you bring them together, and then you charge like people for realizing their vision. So if like a brand has a fashion show, a runway idea, and they need like a set design for it, right? Like, how are we gonna make the set for it? Or if if another brand needs like a trailer, right? Like a commercial for their collection, like fashion collection or something, then we would make that. So that's what I want to do. But one part of my career goals that I don't talk about is that, like, in the early stages, I want to work at a house. I want to work, well, it doesn't have to be a house, but I want to be involved in corporate fashion, right? Like, just to see what it's like, what things are there that I don't know about. And so, yeah. So one of those things, so what I've been doing to kind of move the needle forward there is like just reach out to these HR people and relevant professionals in these like, companies. One of them that I've been in continued or two of them I should say continued communication with is this operations guy at Chrome Hearts and this really nice HR lady at Fear of God Essentials, and they're Chrome Heart. I think they're both based in Los Angeles. I know the Fear of God HR lady. She is based in Los Angeles, and we've been sending emails back and forth like, I don't know, for like months now, and like I update her with things that I've been doing, and unfortunately she gets back to me and she tells me that they don't really have roles for the summer, but I mean, it's bigger than that. Sometimes it's like just like that connection being made is so cool. So yeah, that's kind of been this week, getting back into the swing of things. And yeah, getting back into the swing of things. School. That's pretty much it. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, I don't want to make this too long, so with that being said, I'll be around Chaganti out.